All right, you guys, it's your girl Sandra D, the main event, and welcome to my channel and to my community of love and unity. We will not be talking about hair. We will not be talking about food. We are on this journey of talking about the narcissist. And if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting on? Now, today we're going to be talking about brain fog. Now, I'm sure that you guys have heard of this term, but I want to actually come in and touch a little bit on this, but I'm also going to read you guys a couple of things that will be helpful for you in regards to how you're going through your healing process as well, and to also ask you guys to leave a comment if any of these symptoms that I'm going to break down to you, is that something that you are experiencing? Okay, so now what the fog is called fear, obligation, and guilt. And this was all part of the manipulation of what the narcissist was doing to you when they were working with your emotions. Okay, and they were messing with your mental state. Okay, now we know about the gaslighting. That's caused to use reasonable doubt. We also know about the shift blaming, how the narcissist is not taking responsibility for their actions, but trying to project them onto you as though you are the problem. We also understand that they will throw narcissistic rages, as a way of pouting for not getting their way. Okay, so now what I want to talk to you about is the narcissistic brain fog. Okay, so when they're doing all of these things, right, they are working on your emotions, but they're also working on how your mind functions and works. Now, this all started when you guys were doing the love bombing into interviewing stage. Okay, this is when you were with the narcissist. You was kicking it with them, kikiing it with them, spilling the tea and drinking it too. So they wanted to know how you function, how you work, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And you remember I told you guys that they want to know this information because they're going to want to use this against you. But this isn't just because of the smear campaign or the discard. Okay? This also has to do with them doing all of this because they're trying to keep you trapped and addicted to them by working on your emotions as well as your mind and pulling on your heartstrings all at the same time. Now, when they're doing this, they're also creating a trauma bond. And this is where we're going to start to talk about the brain fog and how it all connects and why you start feeling a certain kind of way when you're going through the process of healing, and how the state that you felt after you were either discarded or you discarded the narcissist. So what I want to do is I just want to read a couple of things to let you know how deep and how serious this is, because I want you guys to be educated and I want you to be elevated, but I also want you to be empowered. Okay, and I want you to have your breakthrough. So now some of the symptoms that happens from the manipulation, from them doing all of these things, are the following. You have an inability to solve problems or organize tasks. Okay, your creativity has been reduced. Okay, your judgment is impaired. Okay, you have a depression. Okay, you have difficulties controlling your emotions. Okay, your personality has changed. You have trouble with communication. You have low motivation, meaning you have low energy. Okay, you may have also you cannot control putting your thoughts and being able to communicate them well. Okay, these are some of the things that happen that's caused in your frontal cortex of your mind. And this is what the narcissist was working on, so that you will be hooked, and so that you will be addicted, and so that you will feel like you cannot be without the narcissist. Okay, this is part of the manipulation and what they're working on, because again, you guys, this is their game. So it wasn't that they were just trying to just run game on you. They were actually trying to physically harm you in your mind, your body, and your soul. So I wanted to make sure that I came and did a short video on this to let you know how this all ties in. And also, if you're feeling these emotions, or you're feeling low energy, or you feel low in your creativity, things in that nature, this is on purpose. And the reason why you feel like that is because they use the information that you gave to them to use it against you. But then they also wanted to make sure that they put you in a state to where you could not control your emotions. So you remember when you had that smear campaign and maybe a couple of you guys went off? That was on purpose. That was to reprogram you. That was to take down the foundation that God has set, and they want to tear it up and build their own foundation to make you mentally and emotionally unstable. And this is what the brain fog phase is about, but it's also a part of the trauma bond and part of the manipulation of what they were doing, so that you would look like you was the problem and not them. I'll see you guys in the next video. And remember, you're destined for greatness.